Ludwig van Beethoven needed just 4 notes to create an entire musical cosmos, and one of the most famous compositions of all time. Ian Anderson from the band Jethro Tull also needed just 4 notes to write the 1971 hit single Locomotive Breath. Rudolf Schenker, the rhythm guitarist for the German band Scorpions, raised the stakes to 5 notes. His guitar riff in Rock You Like a Hurricane is one of the most popular in recent musical history, surpassed only by the original.
I would guess this is what happened with Beethoven. He wasn't sitting there mulling over these same few notes. Da, 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 da. He probably just went, he probably spilled his coffee and accidentally went, ba, 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 bum. Oh, that sounds good, which is the way most of us work.
With over 110 million records sold, the Scorpions are one of the most successful bands of their generation. Rudolf Schenker wrote the band's best-known guitar riffs. So many rock bands have stolen Beethoven.
Of course, the subconscious always plays a role. For example, Americans have been influenced by the blues. The Europeans, the English, and of course we Germans especially, have been influenced by classical music. That's why Metallica are such big Scorpions fans. They said, hold on, the Scorpions sound completely different. We've got to check this out. They noticed, wait a minute, there are other influences. And they noticed the influence of classical music, because the blues shape you differently. We here can't play the blues at all. We're shaped by classical music in such a way that we focus on melody and a certain rhythm.
I was comparing Beethoven's Fifth, the opening statement, as being typical of the motif in music, not just classical music, rock music, jazz, pop, whatever, a motif, an idea that is repeated very often as a repeating motif, which then tends to be shortened to riff. So that, you know, the great rock riffs, I suppose, that come to mind, or come to my mind, perhaps one of the greatest ever, would have been Ritchie Blackmore's wonderful riff in a piece called Smoke on the Water. You know, I love the one, the ZZ Top one, that is this wonderful shuffle thing with a lot of backbeat stuff that is called La Grange. It goes... which repeats all the way through, and so that's a great rock riff, very simple one to play. Just essentially, it's really 3 notes. And in many ways, you know, it's that same thing with the wonderful Whole Lotta Love, which is in this key, in fact. Maybe Beethoven, you see, and if he was born again today, I don't really see him riding around in the stately family Mercedes, you know, with 2 screaming kids in the back. I think of Beethoven more like an off-road motorcycle guy, you know, getting a bit down and dirty in the mud. That's my idea of Beethoven.